guys, so it's me again and I'm back with another video, and today I just wanted to talk about self-love because I feel like I was just in a mood today, and I sat and I was thinking and making notes, and self-love just came up to be a really big part or point for me today. So I just wanted to share my thoughts and views with you about self-love. So before we get into this video, I just want to remind you guys to like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you feel like it. Okay, great. So guys, I've always been in a place where I've never actually loved myself. I never knew or saw the importance of loving myself until recently. And I always felt like, now looking back on that, I felt like if I had someone to tell me or show me the importance of loving myself, so many things would have been different today. I didn't think I'll have to go through so many things that I went through if I loved myself. You know, um, Loving yourself means more than just what you see. It's more like, okay, for instance, I was so afraid to start a YouTube channel because I felt like I would be judged. I cared so much about what other people would think or what everyone else would say instead of how I felt about it, how it would make me feel. And when you think about it, that's a lack of self-love because you're constantly putting other people in front of yourself. You're constantly trying to please or make other people happy instead of yourself. So that's one of the big main reasons why I decided that I'm finally gonna start my YouTube channel. I'm gonna post whatever I want. I'm gonna do things that I want to do, that I enjoy doing, and what will make me happy. Because at the end of the day, this life, that is only one life that you have and you get, and it's not about anybody else but you. However you decide to live your life, that's all on you. And I rather live my life in happiness instead of trying to please someone else so much that I end up making myself sad or depressed and not happy. So that's what I wanted to speak about today. All about self-love. You gotta love yourself to the point where nobody else matters, because who is gonna love us more than you can love yourself? So for instance, you could go in a relationship, and if you really love yourself to that extent that you constantly not only put yourself first, yes, you'll put other people first, but you always make yourself a priority. If you are in a relationship where you're being treated badly, right? I feel like if you love yourself, you would realize that, okay, this person isn't treating me how I'm supposed to be treated. I know my worth. I love myself to a certain extent, and this person isn't loving me like that. This is not for me. So you would realize, like, stuff like that, that is not for you. You need to get out of that situation, because if you could actually love yourself and you know how to love yourself, and you know that's not how you're supposed to be treated, then you should never be in a situation where you're being treated less than. what you deserve, right? Because, and you would know this because you love yourself. So little things like that, it's just so important. Like self-love is just so important in every aspect of your life, when it comes to a job, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to being happy. It all revolves around self-love, knowing your worth, knowing who you are. Okay. And I've been recently trying really hard to just love myself, because I feel like um I've gotten to a point where I feel like there's so many things about myself that I never really appreciated. I don't want to say disliked, but I didn't appreciate a lot of things about myself. Like I'll always find a fault in me. Everything that I decided to do, I would usually be my biggest critic, because I'll say no, you're not good enough, or no, there's somebody better than you who could actually do that better than you. And I don't know, I'll always down myself. And recently I realized that regardless of how good I am at something, or how not good I am at something, once that is what I love to do, or I'm passionate about, or something that I want to do, then go right ahead, sweetie. Don't make anyone, not even yourself, discourage you from doing what you want to do, from doing what you're passionate about, right? So people always feel like self-love is more about, okay, loving how I look, loving how my body looks, how my hair looks. Yes, all of that is in it, but it doesn't only revolve around that. It's an inside aspect as well. You gotta look at the inside of you. You know, it's a mental thing as well. You have to love all your flaws, personalities, characteristics, all these things you have to love about yourself. You gotta treat yourself nice. Like, girl, carry yourself on dates. Don't wait on anybody else to carry you out. You pick up yourself and, you know, get yourself out there. Buy yourself a nice big meal. Eating healthy and taking care of your body is also a way of self-love, because why would you want to put junk and all kind of unhealthy foods into your body, knowing that it could affect your body one day, you know? So be more mindful of certain things that you do, how you treat yourself, things that you say about yourself, because the way you treat yourself, you have to be the role model of how you want to be treated. So if you treat yourself a particular way, other people will see that and they'll treat you the same exact way, because you're not showing them how you are supposed to be treated. So if every weekend you're carrying yourself out for dinner, you're going and getting your hair, your nails done, pedicures, manicures, anybody who comes into your life and they sees this, it will become a standard for them. So they'll have no other choice but to live up to this standard and start treating you the same way, because that's how you're treating yourself. That's how you are loving yourself. And you know, and they will mimic that, and it automatically becomes a standard of how you should be treated. And nothing is wrong with that. Nothing, absolutely nothing is wrong with you setting a tone, setting a mood, setting a standard, for yourself, because you are worth it, and that is who or what you deserve, you know. And I can't stress on how much I've really had a hard time, or I've struggled to understand that I am worth a lot more than I have been accepting. I deserve so much more than I've been given. And I made my mind up to no longer settle. I'm not settling for the bare minimum anymore, because I don't give the bare minimum, right? When I go into a relationship or a friendship, I give my all. So why should I sit back and just accept the bare minimum when that's not even what I'm giving? So little things like that. I'm slowly but surely trying to change and become a better me, for me, not for anybody else, but I'm becoming a better me for me. I'm trying to become a better me mentally, physically, and emotionally. And yes, it's for me alone right now, but if I look at it in a long-term aspect, it's not only going to benefit me, but it's going to benefit my future husband, my future children, because I only want to give them the best of me. And the only how I can give the best of myself to anyone is by firstly giving me the best of myself, or developing and bringing out the best of myself. And like, you can never depend on anybody else to bring the best out of you. And anytime you're depending on someone to do that for you, then it's not real. It's not the real you. And then that becomes scary. If you're constantly having to depend on someone else to bring out the best in you, what happens? Let's say if that person just decides to up and leave, what's gonna be our position or your position? We're gonna have to start all over from scratch again. And that's not it. That's definitely not it. So, I just want you to, everybody, to challenge yourselves for from now on, to challenge yourselves to love yourself more. I want you to do all the things that you told yourself you couldn't do, because here in this 21st century, there is nothing like I can't do it. You could, you will, and you're going to. You keep speaking those positive things over your mind and your body and over your entire life and being, because whatever you speak over yourself is what is going to manifest or come alive. So if you speak ill or bad things against yourself, that is that's gonna happen. If you keep saying I can't do this, I can't do this, I cannot do this, you would never do it, right? And that's not where we want to be in 2021. That's not where we want to be in 2022, right? We're doing better. We want to elevate ourselves. We want to grow. We want to succeed. And the only how we're going to do that is by speaking positivity over our life. It's by loving ourselves. It's by knowing our weight. It's by putting ourselves first. And that is what I want you guys to do. Right? We're gonna start. And even if you guys want to go on a little journey with me, we're gonna start loving ourselves. I think that every morning I'm gonna wake up and give you guys a little affirmation, daily affirmation, so that you know that I can do this. Just like today, who would have thought, anybody that knows me would tell you that they would have never thought in their entire life that I would start my own YouTube channel. I've spoke about this 1,000,000,001 times. Every day I'll talk about it. I want to do a YouTube channel. I want to do a YouTube channel. But I would also discourage myself by saying, I can't do it. I can't. What will people say? I will get hate comments. All these things that I would think about. And you know, one day I really woke up and I chose to make a difference. I chose to be a better me. So instead I decided, you know what? I could do it. I would do it, and I am doing it right now. You know, and that's where I want everybody to be. And my thing might be small as YouTube, but you never know. Your own could be something so much bigger. And just imagine how amazing and happy and wonderful you're gonna feel when you actually accomplish this goal or this dream of yours that you have been downing yourself on for so long and discouraging yourself from doing. Just imagine what it's gonna feel like when one day you actually do it. That's gonna be amazing. Because I sure am. I don't care how much subscribers I get. I don't care how much views I get. I definitely am so happy that I was able to accomplish my goal. And that was simply just making a video and posting it and not caring what anyone else thought or had to say besides myself. Yeah, that was my goal. That's what I'm doing, and this is what I'm gonna continue doing, because again, it's all about self-love. It's all about giving yourself that chance, that opportunity, you know. So guys, again, love yourself to the max. Love yourself to the max, because nobody is gonna love you like you're gonna love yourself. Okay, nobody else is gonna make you as happy as you can make yourself, because at the end of the day, you are in your mind. You're the honest person in your mind, so you know what's going on up there. You know what you're thinking. You know what you want to do. You know who you want to be, you know. And with positivity, self-motivation, and good vibes, because you definitely need some good vibes, you can more than achieve it. You will achieve it. I'm speaking that into everybody who is watching this video right now. I'm speaking that into your life. You will achieve your goals. You will achieve your goals. Everything that you speak into your life, it will come true, right? Every positive thing that you speak upon yourself will come true, right? I think that happiness is going to flow all out of you, after all your goals and the things that you speak into your life and the things that you do that you keep deterring yourself from doing. Once you get that done, you're gonna be happy. You're gonna be in a better place and everything like that. So guys, again, self-love, start pampering yourself, start taking yourselves out on dates, movie night. I can have a movie night all by myself. You don't need anybody else to have a movie night with you. You can have a movie night all by yourself, some wine, popcorn if you want, your favorite snack, and just relax, you know. Give yourself the opportunity to grow and blossom into something so much more amazing than the mind could even imagine. And you'll be surprised of all the amazing things that you could accomplish when you just allow yourself to love, to be happy, to grow, and to become a better you, better than you are now, better than you were 10,000 a few years ago, better than anything you could ever imagine. And this is not only for you right now, but it's for your future, you know, your future kids, your husband. You can teach your kids how to love themselves from an early age, because I'm definitely telling you, if I knew how to love myself 10 years ago, I'll definitely have been in a better place. I wouldn't have to be now struggling and fighting and, you know, stressing over so much and now having to force myself to do all these new things or to change just to better myself. I would have already known that 10 years down the road, and I would have already started putting that into action. So now I'll have been sure, I would have definitely known my way. But nevertheless, it's better to sooner than later. Right? It's better now than never. So I'm still happy that I can be at a place where I love myself. I can be at a place where I know the importance of self-love and I'm practicing it as much as I can. And I want everybody else to be able to love themselves the same way. Speak beauty over yourself, because you are gorgeous. You are amazing. You are handsome, right? All the positive good things that you can think about, speak it over yourself. Right? You are special, and you have a purpose. Whether you know what it is now or you don't know what it is as yet, you definitely have a purpose, because God has a plan for each and every one of us. So you know, let's all just end this month in happiness and positivity and everything that we didn't know that we could have done, let's get it done. Okay guys, so to self-love, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go now and love yourself to the max. Do something that you thought you would have never done, and yeah, I love you guys, and I hope that you like this video, subscribe and comment down below, and let's get it on. Let's have an amazing week. month, and year. Because we're loving ourselves and we're becoming better people. Okay? For ourselves and for our future. Bye.